Hello everyone and welcome to our video series on Learn German Grammar. In this video, we will deal with Modalpartikel, a topic for B1 and above. If you are a beginner, this might be a bit complicated for you. In this lesson, we'll be learning a few Modalpartikel which are commonly used in the German language and their examples. In the end, we'll be doing a small exercise. So let's begin. Die Modalpartikeln. Let's first learn what are Modalpartikeln. Die Modalpartikeln werden normalerweise in der gesprochenen Sprache benutzt. Sie drücken Emotionen und Haltungen von dem Sprecher aus. Modalpartikel können eine Aussage verstärken oder abschwächen. Man soll nie vergessen, dass die Modalpartikel nie am Satzanfang stehen. Sie stehen meistens in der Mitte. Now that you have a bit of idea about when to use them, let's do a few of these modal particles. The first one is aber. Aber is generally used as a conjunction, but when it's used as a modal particle, it is used to express Überraschung or surprise. Let's look at an example to see how it's used. Das Buch ist aber teuer. Do remember that when you are using these modal particle, you should have that surprise effect in your voice. The next modal particle is ja. This is also used to express Überraschung or surprise. Let's see how to use it. Dein kleiner Sohn ist ja groß geworden. And don't forget the Überraschungseffekt in your voice. The modal particle ja has another use. It is used to express something Selbstverständliches. Let's look at an example. Das habe ich dir ja gesagt. The next modal particle is bloß. Bloß is used to enhance or strengthen an emotion. Verstärkung einer Emotion. Let's look at an example. Was soll ich bloß machen? Well, these modal particles don't exactly have an English translation. Hence, you have to learn the contexts in which they are used. Moving on to the next one. Etwa. This modal particle is used when you have to express your astonishment over a fact. Let's see an example. Rauchst du etwa? It reinforces basically an assumed possibility that the person is smoking. The next modal particle is denn. Just like aber, denn is also used as a conjunction. If you want to revise them, you can watch our video on the same. The link is given below. Coming back to denn. It also has various uses as a modal particle. The first one is freundliches Interesse. Let's look at an example. Was liest du denn? As mentioned, the modal particle denn shows that the speaker is interested in knowing what the person is reading. Coming to the next use of denn. It is used to express your surprise, but not a pleasant one. Let's look at an example. Was hast du denn gemacht? You will see the difference when the sentence is used without the modal particle. You would simply ask, was hast du gemacht? Now we can move to the next modal particle, mal, mostly used while formulating polite requests. And here's an example. Kannst du mir mal helfen? Not only in questions, you can use this modal particle also in imperative Sätze. For example, you can also say, Hilf mir mal bitte. The next modal particle is wohl. It is used to express Vermutung or a guess. And here's an example. Du hast wohl keine Zeit. The speaker is assuming that the person has no time, and this modal particle wohl expresses his assumption in the question. Let's move on to the next modal particle, eigentlich. This is used to express your interest. For example, you can ask, Warst du eigentlich schon mal in England? Another use of eigentlich is when you have a spontaneous idea or suddenly you have to ask something, but in a very casual way. For example, there is a conversation between two people and one of them suddenly asks, Kennen Sie eigentlich diese Schauspielerin? The next modal particle is eben. This modal particle reinforces a resigned statement, something that cannot be changed. Let's look at an example. So ist es eben. When something is as it is and you can't change it, you have to accept it. In place of eben, you can also use halt. The usage of this modal particle is the same. Here also you would say, Es ist halt so. The next modal particle is also a very common one, doch. The first use is while giving an advice. Let's look at an example. Du bist krank. Geh doch mal zum Arzt. The next use of doch is when you're expressing displeasure. That means you're really not happy to know about that. For example, you would say, Das ist doch so blöd. Another use of this modal particle is when you're insisting on something. Here's an example. Das hast du doch gewusst. By using the modal particle doch in the sentence, the speaker is emphasizing on what he's saying. Moving on to the next use of doch. Hoffnung auf Zustimmung. The speaker hopes that the person agrees with him. Here's an example. Du betrügst mich doch nicht. And here's the last one. Vielleicht. This one expresses uncertainty. For example, Ist das vielleicht dein Auto? So while putting up this question, the speaker doesn't know whether the answer is yes or no because he's uncertain. Great! So now you learned a few modal particle. It's not necessary to start using them right away. You should know them, and slowly with time, you will get the feel. Now let's do a small exercise. Übung. You'll be given 3 options, and you have to fill in the blank with the correct one. Let's look at the first one. And the answer is So ist halt das Leben. You could have also used ja, but halt fits in better because this is something you cannot change. Let's try to do another one. And your answer should be Das ist ja praktisch. In this case, ja is being used because this is a surprise effect. Great! Now here's the last one. And your answer should be: Hör mal diese Musik. Ist sehr schön. Well done. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Danke. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Do click on the bell to receive notifications whenever there is a new video uploaded. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen!